Hello, my lovelies. Y'all are gonna make me cry again. Got the moon as the first card here. Okay, so I'm hearing, like, it's almost like you know intuitively that something is coming, but it's like you're still sitting in the dark and things haven't come in yet, and you're just sitting there like, why am I still in the dark? Like, literally, I see you, like, looking up at the stars and saying, like, okay, but when is it my turn? When is it me? Six of Cups, right? It's like you're looking back at your life and you're looking at all the things that you've done and you're looking back at all the things that you have had and you're so grateful for it, but it's like at the same time you're like, okay, but there could be so much more, okay? And you're right. That is your truth. You're not wrong. Stay in your receiving though. You don't have to do anything else. 101 on the timer. Sit in your receiving. I was getting, like, especially, yeah, King and Queen of Swords here. Oh, and then the 111 with the Artist, okay? I wrote down, like, with my channeled message, I wrote, like, you tapping back into, like, revisiting, like, teenage trauma when you had to, like, constantly live under the doubts of everyone else, and you had to constantly, like, you were constantly in a state of shame. I feel like you're finally realizing that becoming the best version of yourself isn't the stereotypical hippie stuff and, like, doing all of these in alignment things. The only thing that, like, becoming the best version of yourself means is loving and forgiving the worst versions of yourself, realizing that you did the best you could with the tools you had at the time, and now stepping into a place where you can just love yourself authentically, and you've been able to remove the shame around, like, the parts of you that you didn't, like, that you're, instead of shaming them, you're loving them, okay? So I want you to, like, please tap back into, like, that love and that forgiveness for, like, yourself. You truly did the best you could with the tools you had at the time. Like, you can't, how do I explain this? That, you can't expect to 222 of the time, really. It's like, with what your family and what your life up until that point had taught you, it wasn't going to get you anywhere, but you went and found better tools. 2, 3, 4 on the timer. And now you've given yourself the ability to create literally the life of your dreams. Like, anything that you've ever wanted. I'm literally seeing you tapping back into, like, inner child, inner teen, like, what you've always wanted, the things that you could have always created for yourself, the dreams that you had, like when you were, nose twitching, like the dreams when you were, like, a little girl. Like, I was literally about to say, like, when I was a little girl, like, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be, like, a witch and a hippie and help people. I've always wanted to be a helper. 311, like, I've always wanted to be a healer and helper and help others help themselves, and to tap into their ability to create, to be their own artist, to create the life. 3, 2, 1 on the timer, to align with the life of their dreams. Like, healing isn't, again, tapping into the healing, this is, like, heavy healing energy. Like, healing isn't 333 on the timer. It's not linear. It's, like, frequencies, okay? As you have made better choices, as you've removed toxic patterns, removed toxic people, removed toxic places, 3, 4, 5 on the timer, you have removed the lower frequency things that have a high, like, raised your frequency, right? Okay, I'm picturing, like, guitar strings, so you could be a musician, but I'm seeing, like, the different frequencies, like the music, like the actual hearing, like the frequencies. You need to be listening to positive frequencies. 528 is one of my personal favorites. It's very, very positive energy. But with the frequencies, like, you could be, like, I feel like with leaving those things behind, you're tapping into a higher frequency, okay? And the things that you've always wanted, the things that you felt like when you were a kid, you functioned on that higher frequency, right? And as you've gone through life, you had people, places, things, whatever, lower you down to those frequencies. And as you've let them go, you've gone back up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes. This is beautiful. This is all just, like, coming in. I'm sorry. I feel like it's just, like, now all of those things that you wanted when you were a little kid, like, they're fine. You're aligning with them, and they've been protected up there. 444 on the timer, which is, like, the divine protection. Like, that's literally why I have it. Also, like, you could, like, Mother's Day is something important. Like, okay, I've had 4 kids. Bear with me. 4, 5, 6 on the timer. The hardest part, how you know that you're almost there, the baby is like right here, is when you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this anymore. The hardest part is when it's almost over, okay? It's always darkest before the dawn. I feel like there's something that you have been like creating, that you've been working on for so long, and you were just like, okay, I've been putting in the effort, but where is it? Like, you feel like you're just sitting in this like Ace of Pentacles. It's like you're not quite seeing like the money, you're not quite seeing like the fruits of your labor yet, right? Okay, it's there, it's already there. It's already there. It's already there. The sun, it's already there. That is your life. That is you. You are about to shine so insanely bright. The sun is about to shine. Like I said, we started this with the moon. Where did it go? We started this with the moon and we ended with the sun. Okay? 5, 4, 3. Like, we started this with the sun, with the moon, and we ended this with the sun. Like, you, and literally I just 555 on the timer. The only change you have to make this leap of faith is to believe, is to trust that it's actually working out, to trust that it is finally your time, that it is finally your time to shine. Literally, it is your time to shine. It is you sitting here creating your dream life. And 9:33 on the timer. I feel like there's like you're closing out cycles that are leading you to this beautiful transition that is going to lead you to everything that you've ever wanted. You just have to trust. Trust is my word for this year, and I get it. It is so hard. Like, I don't normally share like a whole lot of my personal life on here, but like I've been through a divorce recently. I have a child that has severe medical special needs. I'm starting my own business. I'm going, trying to move across the country. There are so many things that are happening, but somehow in the midst of it all, in the chaos of it all, I am still trying to trust, because the reality of it is that there is a new, like, I have a whole new generation of people coming behind me, right? Because they're my life. 7-Eleven. I feel like this is tying in for a reason. I don't know. Bear with me. I feel like we're inspiring a whole new generation. And whoever you are getting ready to inspire a whole new generation. You are about to shine a light on a whole new generation. Whatever it is that you do, don't doubt it, because you, as the artist, you do it differently. You create something differently. And because you've always done it differently, maybe it wasn't so niche, maybe it wasn't so popular before, but it's about to be, and it's about to take off in a way that you've never expected. So please continue to sit in that Empress energy. Like, I'm just like reconfirming these cards, like, continue to speak your truth, continue to stand firm in it. Don't doubt it for a second. Speak it compassionately and with like wholehearted belief. Understand that this is truly going to fulfill your inner child, and every single like emotional, like every night of longing and heartache that you've ever had is going to be paying off here very, very soon. 8:08 on the timer. There is big, beautiful abundance coming your way soon, my love. I love you so very, very much. Have an amazing night.